Hi everyone, welcome to Brooklyn Pride 2020, a virtual celebration. My name is Emmy Great. I am your current reigning Miss Brooklyn Pride.
Hello everyone, I'm B-Hawk Snipes, your non-binary queen.
And we are going to be your host for this event.
Come on, Brooklyn, let's get ready to slay.
Hello, Brooklyn, and happy Pride. I am Jamie Farnham, one of this year's co-chairs, and I'm so glad that you're able to join us for this virtual celebration. Our organization, Brooklyn Pride, Inc., strives to increase visibility, acceptance, and inclusion to ensure equality for the LGBTQIA+ community, honoring the spirit of the Stonewall riots. We are a fully volunteer-run organization and have an amazing group of folks who've been working all year long to put together some fantastic programming. Now, some of that programming might look a little bit different this year, but trust, we will always find a way to celebrate Pride here in Brooklyn. Speaking of those volunteers, you will get to meet some of them this evening throughout our program, and they'll tell you a little bit more about our organization and what we do. We really hope at Brooklyn Pride that we're able to bring members of our community together with one another, as well as together with the programs and services that provide support and advocacy all year round for members of our community. We're really sad that we're not able to be together in person this year, but my hope is the silver lining in that is that there are some folks who aren't able to join us at our in-person events, and maybe this makes Pride a little more accessible to them, and that would make my heart so happy. I really hope that you enjoy the program we've put together for you this evening. I cannot wait to see you all in person and give you huge Pride hugs. And I know you're not here to listen to me talk all night, so I'm going to turn it over to my co-chair in just a moment. But don't forget to stick around when this is all over, because we are turning it up and turning it out with the amazing DJ Mary Mac. So please grab your dancing shoes and your feather boas and get ready to party with Brooklyn Pride. And now to my co-chair Mickey, who's at the beginning of our parade. Happy Pride, everyone.
And welcome to Brooklyn Pride 2020, a virtual celebration. My name is Mickey Heller, and I'm co-chair of Brooklyn Pride. For the almost 15 years I've been with the organization, we've started every Twilight event with a moment of silence to remember those who've gone before us. So this year, this is more important with the advent of the corona pandemic. So please join me in a moment of silence. Of course, no Brooklyn Pride Twilight celebration can be complete and begin without getting in the right spirit. So, with a social distance cheer, please welcome Gotham Cheer.
Go, Brooklyn Pride! New York, yell it! Go, Brooklyn Pride! Again, New York, yell it! Go, Brooklyn Pride! Last time, New York, yell it! Go, Brooklyn Pride! Happy Pride, New York!
Thank you, Gotham Cheer, and their co-founder, Felipe Hernandez. Well, of course, we're almost there, but you know that no Brooklyn Pride Twilight event can begin without... Wait a minute. What's that sound? It's the roar of motorcycles. Of course, it's the Sirens Women's Motorcycle Club. Let's give it up for the Sirens.
Hey Brooklyn! Pipes here, president of Sirens Women's Motorcycle Club of New York City. It's been tradition that we start off Pride, revving our engines, roaring down the street, as can be seen here.
Happy Pride!
This year we're kicking it off a little differently as COVID has affected us all. Let's celebrate all those living and lost, including our beloved sister Kim Misaki, who call Brooklyn our home. We love you, Kim. Happy Pride, Brooklyn.
people of the world. Happy Pride! We wanted to wish everyone a happy Pride on behalf of the entire AHF family. For the past 8 years, AHF has been a strong supporter of Brooklyn Pride, and this year is no different. So to everyone, especially Mickey, hey girl, hey, we want to wish you all a happy Pride. She ready?
Thank you, Brooklyn Pride from the Brooklyn Healthcare Center.
On behalf of AHF Chelsea and Midtown, happy Brooklyn Pride.
Happy Brooklyn Pride. Woo! From OTC Brooklyn. Woo!
Thank you, Brooklyn Pride from AHF Pharmacy.
Yeah! Thank you, Brooklyn Pride. We love you, Mickey. AHF.
To Mickey and the Brooklyn Pride Committee, we wish you a happy Pride season from your AHF family. We look forward to seeing you real soon in person. Happy Pride, everyone.
Hello, my friends. Well, I'm disappointed I will not see everyone this year for Brooklyn Pride. I'm grateful we can still come together in spirit. To begin, I want to take a moment to commemorate the life, the light, the passion, the fierce determination of Larry Kramer. He was a giant among us who left an indelible mark on the LGBTQ community, the city, and the world. May our dear friend rest in power. These have been a trying and difficult few days and months, but we have been through dark days before, and we will once again emerge stronger, united, and more focused than ever before. Today we celebrate the power in collective action, the power in never accepting the status quo, but fighting every way we can to demand a more fair and just world. I'm proud to celebrate those in the LGBTQ communities of Brooklyn who are engaged in activism, are standing strong in the face of adversity, and are taking part in the movement towards a better and more tolerant and more inclusive world. It's truly incredible how far the LGBTQ community has come, but we also recognize how much there is to overcome. And now more than ever, at a time when the rights of so many communities are threatened, we must work together to continue this movement. We must come together to fight hate with love. Pride Month is a shining symbol of our love and unity as New Yorkers. It's a symbol of strength and diversity, power through solidarity, leadership, compassion, and determination. Thank you for all that you do and all that you are. Happy Pride, my friends.
Thank you, Attorney General Tish James.
All right, up next we have Shorty Rock. Shorty Rock was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. He started his career in 2003 performing at legendary New York clubs like The Warehouse, The Lab, and Langston's. Here he is to perform his hit, Feels Good. Yes.
New York City. Summertime, fresh turn-ups real. Fit, catch your body if looks kill. Keeping it a buck, you know the drill. Doing what I want, saying what I feel. Lows coming large, how can I starve? I breaks even against all odds. See, past haters, my vision so far. I'm out of this world with the moon and the stars. Oh my God. I balls hard, like a point guard. Smoke mad bud, call me bars. So swaggy, and I got we Henny Rip, we taking trips, living movies. Why I just live, you already know I'm with the shit. On my grown shit when I pop through. Feels good. Falling cause I got it. Feels good. And I love it. Feels good. I'm winning. Good in any hood, people love me. Feels good. Just think about it. Feels good. God damn it. Feels good. I'm winning. Just doing me, doing what I do. Feels good, life's great, I'm so blessed. Only good vibes, so there's no stress. Bunch of bistro, shots and moles. Just been a grip on kicks and clothes. I'm a real nigga, so I do real things. Singling, mingling, I'm the turn-up king. The audacity, me being me comes naturally. till affinity. It's a lituation, illumination, me violation, annihilation. My world, Shorty Rock Nation, no migration, with top elevation. The boys on the prowl, know these pigs are trite. Wanna lock in the rest, us fuck up the night. Got the broski with me, proceed with me. Mackin' when we pull up, Brooklyn nigga, what up? On my grown shit when I pop through. Feels good. Ballin' cause I got it. Feels good. And I love it. Feels good. I'm winning. Good in any hood, people love me. Feels good. Just think about it. Feels good. God damn it. Feels good. I'm winning. Just doing me, doing what I do. Feels good. Cooler than a summer night breeze. I'm everywhere you wanna be. Drink in my right, cutie on the left. Laying in a cut while the system bump. I know you fucks with me. Respect that. I know you love it. Gotta love it. Real niggas, go getters, goons in the street, dots on the creek, feel good. On my grown shit when I pop through. Feels good. Ballin' cause I got it. Feels good. And I love it. Feels good. I'm winning. Good in any hood, people love me. Feels good. Just think about it. Feels good. God damn it. Feels good. I'm winning. Just doing me, doing what I do. Feels good.
Hey family, thanks so much for being part of our virtual celebration this year. My name is Ariel, and if you volunteered with us in the past, you probably recognize me as volunteer coordinator. See, the way Brooklyn Pride works is that we're an entirely volunteer-based organization, board and all, which Jamie mentioned earlier. We like to hold events to make stronger, meaningful connections in our community, such as Dine with Prides and mixers for Friends of Brooklyn Pride, including volunteers, sponsors, and partners. And speaking of sponsors and partners, without your support, we would not be able to have the amazing events and or keep as many of them as possible free, allowing more folks to attend without you. So thank you for your past and continued, hopefully, support. While partners are excellent and sponsors are wonderful, volunteers, you folks are near and dear to us. Without you, our usual in-person events just wouldn't happen. So a super thank you to volunteers, past, current, and to come. And a special shout out to votees. That's Volunteer of the Year, some of whom are on the board. Finally, I'd like to thank our fellow board members. But more, I'd like to thank our family, our friends, and our significant others for all the support that you've given us. You've put up with the most. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you.
I tried to make myself a tree, grow up much taller than me, make my leaves soft and green. I tried to make myself a tree. I thought that I should plant some roots. I went and bought those ugly Ugg boots, and I never knew how to be a tree. I'm not the waves crashing down. I am not the breeze swirling round. I am not a tree. I am me. I am not a tree. I tried to make myself a book, colored in my covers and my spine, so I would look like the others on the shelf. I tried to make myself a book, but I am not something to be read. I like blue much better, and some things are better left unread. I tried to shape myself for you. There is nothing that I thought I wouldn't do, and now I've gone and turned all my bows I am not a tree. I am not a book. I am simply me. If you care to look, and I will be much more than I ever had thought I could be. 'Cause I'm not trying to be a tree.
Yes, and that was Kelly, everybody. Massachusetts born and raised, Kelly has found a home in Brooklyn now, okay? With her unique interpretation of her own ups and downs and everything in between, Kelly aims to lend a voice to the unheard and unseen.
Coming up, we have Embry and Ether. Embry is an R&B singer-songwriter from Brooklyn, New York. Being passionate about empowering women, she uses her gift to uplift, tell stories, and inspire. Ether Epic is a rap artist, entrepreneur. He is writing for his community, guiding the youth, and shifting narratives.
Can't escape, it's surrounding me. I'm caught in a storm that I don't need no shelter
Just rain, every little drip dry.
Yeah, tough people last, hard times don't. Every day you pray to God for the ones you love the most. Ay, more blessings, less stressing, more blessings, less stressing, ay, tough people last, hard times don't. Every day you pray to God for the ones you love the most. Tell them more blessings, less stressing, more blessings, less stressing, but
sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes it's so hard.
I heard him say,
sometimes it's so hard, but you fill me with your loving. Sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes it's so hard, but you fill me with your loving.
yeah, tough people last, hard times don't. Every day you pray to God for the ones you love the most. Ay, more blessings, less stressing, more blessings, less stressing, ay, tough people last, hard times don't. Every day you pray to God for the ones you love the most. Tell them more blessings, less stressing, more blessings, less stressing, but
sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes it's so hard, but you fill me with your loving.
I am so proud to say congratulations to Brooklyn Pride on your 24th anniversary. I know this is not what we imagined for Pride, but you have been able to adapt to the current situation and continue to serve our LGBTQ plus community. Brooklyn Pride began in 1997 with a one-day parade and festival, and it has grown to a full week of festivities as well as events throughout the year. The all-volunteer Brooklyn Pride organization celebrates their silver anniversary next year, and hopefully all the events we love will return, including the only Twilight Parade in the Northeast. So as your borough president and a former parade grand marshal, I wish you all the best. Happy Pride.
everyone. Night away at Brooklyn Pride's virtual dance party tonight. However, before we get to that, I wanted to take a minute to congratulate Brooklyn Pride on the 24th annual Pride this year. They've done so much for our community, and I know that we're all very, very thankful. As FDNY's first transgender firefighter, I am so excited to have been a part of Brooklyn Pride and to have been a Grand Marshal in a prior year. I am so excited for that, and I hope that you all are ready for the 25th annual Brooklyn Pride next year. Such a milestone, and I know that we're all really excited, and I can't wait to march down that street in Brooklyn next year with the fire trucks and with the rest of the FDNY celebrating the 25th annual Brooklyn Pride. Congratulations, Brooklyn Pride, and have so much fun tonight, everyone. Happy Pride!
Thank you, Borough President Eric Adams, and Brooke, and the entire FDNY.
Yes. And up next, we have my friend, my girl, Dee Suburbia. Okay? And she does a multitude of things. Okay? She gives you hair, because she's done this before. Okay? Not today, but she's done it. Okay? And it was amazing. And she also is the founder and creator of the POC Collective. And honey, she is an icon to all, especially in New York. And she's coming up next with Jay Royce. So buckle up and get ready for the ride of your life, because it's about to be lit. Please welcome my girl, Dee Suburbia.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. There's always times like these when I think of you. I wonder if you ever think of me. Everything's so wrong, I don't belong, living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I still need you, and I still miss you, and now I if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if If I can just hold you
Happy Pride, Brooklyn. This is New York City Controller Scott Stringer. Today we celebrate love, equality, justice, and the diversity of the LGBT community. June is an important moment in the history of New York City. The courage and unwavering resolve of the demonstrators during the Stonewall Uprising became the catalyst for the modern LGBTQ rights movement in the United States and around the world. No one should have to live in fear because of who they are or who they love. And that's why we stand loud and proud against homophobia, transphobia, and violence, because it has no place in New York City nor anywhere else, today or any day. And even though we can't be together physically this year, we virtually celebrate the proud legacy of Brooklyn's LGBTQ community. Let us double down and recommit to the fight for equality. I want to congratulate everyone on 24 years of outstanding community service. I really love marching this parade with my wife and 2 kids. We mark it on the calendar every year, and I'm hoping next year we'll all be together, marching as proud as ever for the community and for our city. Happy Pride, and let's move forward.
So bright, reach it up to the sky, and it's open wide. You're electrified. The world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. That you need to hide your face, afraid to step outside. I tried to hold you back, but you were stronger. Oh yeah, and now it seems my only chance is giving up the fights. And how could I ever please? I feel like I win when I lose. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. So how can I ever refuse? I feel like I win when I lose. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo.
All right. Thank you, Manhattan Prairie Dogs. They are an NYC-based dance group forged in the gay country western dance community, which has blossomed into the transcendent performance artists they are today. But our next performer is the lovely Miss Brooklyn Pride 2020, honey, Emmy Braids, and also, my amazing co-host. Being a multi-talented performer is not enough, as Emmy is also embraced activism and immigrant rights. She is also a producer of the A+, the Pan Asian Drag Review, which turns 3 in July. Hailing from Burma, but now she calls Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, her home. Please welcome Emmy great.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only time. And who can say if your love grows as your heart shows? Only time. We Who can say why your heart sighs as your love flies? Only time. And who can say why your heart cries when your love lies? Only Who can say when the roads meet that love might be in your heart? And who can say when the day sleeps if the night heats all your heart? Night heats all your can say if your love grows as your heart shows? Only time. And who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only time. Who knows? Only time. Who
Hi, I'm Jamie, and I wanted to tell you a little bit more about our organization. Brooklyn Pride was founded in 1997 by three friends who thought, well, Manhattan's got a pride, and our friends in Queens just started a pride. There's no reason Brooklyn shouldn't have a pride. So they got together and went out to a bunch of the local bars in Park Slope, where Brooklyn's LGBTQIA+ community was centered at the time. They raised some money and put together a fantastic day in Prospect Park. Thus, Brooklyn Pride was born. Well, we've since grown from that one-day event to a full week of Pride programming, as well as events throughout the year. So to those of you that we've met at our prior events, welcome back. It's great to see you again. To those who are new to us, we hope to see you at one of our events in the future. You can always check on what we're doing at www.brooklynpride.org or on our Facebook, which is Brooklyn Pride Inc., and our Twitter and Instagram is Brooklyn_Pride. We hope that we'll see you soon, and if there's somewhere you think we should be, let us know on one of those platforms and we'll bring some programming to you. Thanks so much. Have a great night and happy Pride again.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul. I want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy Pride Month. This is a really special time of the year, particularly in New York. It was here that the movement for gender and sexual equality was launched over 50 years ago with the first Pride March. I know this is not how we envisioned our 2020 celebration. Dealing with the coronavirus has turned all of our lives upside down. It can be especially hard for people already having to cope with mental illness, stress, and anxiety, all of which disproportionately impact some members of the LGBTQ community. That's why I wanted to reach out with this simple reminder. It's important, now more than ever, to connect with friends or family who may be suffering alone. FaceTime, Zoom, call, text. I also want to thank everyone for continuing their important work in the wake of the coronavirus. Keeping connected with one another will help us get through. Going forward with Pride events virtually allows us to honor those who've been at the forefront of our fight for equality while celebrating our many recent accomplishments. I look forward to celebrating Pride in person when this pandemic is safely behind us. We'll just make it fashionably late and better than ever. Let's also celebrate this year by flexing our political clout, registering to vote, filling out the census, and continuing to advocate for our causes. In New York, we enacted GENDA last year and legalized gestational surrogacy just this year. But let's go even further by repealing the ban on walking while trans and push the federal government to remove ridiculous restrictions on allowing gay men to donate blood, especially during this pandemic. We've accomplished so much because of your powerful advocacy. Governor Cuomo and I thank you for continuing to fight the good fight, even during these times. We will get through this and come back stronger and more united. We cannot give in to the powerful forces of hate. We must persevere and continue on in the spirit of love. As the home of the Stonewall Uprising, the catalyst for the quest for true equality, New York State stands with you, now and always. Happy Pride.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul.
Up next, we have Lovari. Lovari is a singer-songwriter and an award-winning actor born and raised in New York City. He began 2020 with the release of the album Moment of Love. Today, he is sharing one of his most popular pieces, No Day Like Today.
What it would be like to say today's the day I'll begin my fight. I know the world can be cruel, ups and downs feeling blue, but I know the journey begins with the step of two. Get tired of waiting for people to fail. Instead of pushing them down, we should put wings in their sails. I can't wait another day, I'm gonna find another way. Procrastination's a sensation, I feel it fade away. Wherever life may take us, we know the world won't break us. I got to know, Lord, yes, let's choose the road, the one not before us. Wherever life may take us, we know the world won't break us. There's no day like today. Feel like the world is gonna crumble and fall. Take a step back, regroup, just break down those walls. If you can feel the fire burning inside, take the spark and ignite it with your pride. Sick and tired of waiting for people to fail. Instead of pushing them down, we should put wind in their sails. I can't wait another day, I'm gonna find another way. Procrastination's the sensation, I feel it fade away. Wherever life may take us, we know the world won't break us. I got to know, Lord, let's choose the road, the one not before us. Wherever
together, we ride. Proud history, proud future. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Let's go, Brooklyn Pride!
Gotham cheers to cheerleaders. I love my cheerleaders. Let me get my lipstick on and go over there.
We got PK Pride.
Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today to get through this thing called life. So get up and dance.
What's behind your non-mockery? So sad you will not be able to see. Can't believe you trying to sneak behind the curtains for one quick peek. Post work, fuck it up, slap the beat, speed it up. Can't get in my facade. You're creepy, oh my gosh. Can't you see? Can't you see? You'll never get with me. Not with me, never me. I got it in 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1. It's trying to impress me, but you are not. So me and my crew are until the next spot. You hate that ass, you say you're right. We're gonna lose all what's in the up. Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? You'll never get with me. Not with me, never me. I got it in 1, 2, 3. Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? You'll never get with me. Not with me, never me anymore. I got it in 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2,
That was Noble Great, a London-based collaborative between Fabian and Jermaine Rad McAndrew. Thank you for sharing your music with us.
Greetings and happy Pride. I'm Tyler Evertson, Communications Coordinator, and my alter ego is Tyler Alexander, former Miss Brooklyn Pride. Whereas this year has been unprecedented, we look forward to the coming year. Brooklyn Pride has been an annual mainstay for the LGBTQIA+ community, where annually we have brought together a myriad of folks from across the borough and beyond and made them feel welcome. As we make our way through 2020, hopefully we can start to interact again and possibly have another great beach day at Coney Island before the summer months are over. We hope to continue our monthly Dine with Pride series and reach out to restaurants across the borough and gather on the first Tuesday of each month to eat, drink, and commune with each other. We also hope that we can provide greater outreach to the members of our community and, more importantly, grow our organization with new members to expand our board. Then, heading into 2021, we gear up for our 25th year and our silver anniversary. As we are still up in the air as to what we can plan, hopefully we can organize another celebratory gala that will bring us together in revelry and fun. This year has proven that we can accomplish anything under the most strenuous of circumstances, and that is something that we will continue to demonstrate. We'll be planning events that will showcase Brooklyn Pride and our milestone year, culminating in a Pride Week next June that will honor our past, rejoice in our present, and provide great anticipation for our future. We are Brooklyn Pride, producers of Brooklyn's LGBTQIA+ Pride Week and more. Happy Pride!
Feel the love. Feel alive. So high. Never come down.
Lose yourself in the maze and take a bow now. Everything you dreamed about going down now. Feel the air, fill your lungs with truth.
Pushing through the past so fast like a firefly. Look at us now, the stars in a new sky. Signs in the night, watching out over you.
Follow me now. Feel the love, feel alive. So high, we're never coming down. We're never coming down. Take it in, breathe it out. So high, we're never coming down. We're never coming down. Never coming down.
Standing at the edge, at the end of the skyline, staring at the stars, the start of a new life. Watching the smoke fall apart as we bloom. Follow me now. Feel the love, feel alive, feel so high. We're never coming down. We're never coming down. Take it in, breathe it out. So high, we're never coming down. We're never coming down.
Hi, I'm Paul Schindler, the founding editor of Gay City News. When my husband Bert and I moved to Brooklyn in the late 1980s, a small group called Brooklyn Gay Friends and Neighbors used to hold a pride picnic in Prospect Park. It was a nice event, but it was small, and it drew mainly on folks from Park Slope. So it's been very heartwarming for us to watch since 1996 as Brooklyn Pride has grown into a diverse and huge celebration that draws communities from all across the borough and well beyond. The evening parade every year has been a particularly wonderful happening. And in the year 2000, it was my honor to be one of the grand marshals. It's a shame that a deadly pandemic will keep us off the streets this year. But Brooklyn Pride is resilient and it's innovative. And Gay City News is proud to be a part of this year's virtual celebration. So in spite of all the challenges, enjoy Pride. And please be careful this summer to make sure that we can all meet again soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nam. That was a beautiful performance.
And many thanks to Paul and Gay City News, one of Brooklyn Pride's Rainbow sponsors.
And up next, we have Leo. Leo believes that love is a missing link to so many relationships. Leo also uses his music to inspire and spread the message of love within the LGBTQ+ community. Thank you, Leo. It's your turn, honey.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Hamad, and I am a board member with Brooklyn Pride and chair of the Diversity and Inclusion Committee. We live in rather turbulent times, from the COVID-19 pandemic to the ongoing protests in our streets, both of which expose the reality of racial injustice here in the US and around the world faced by Black, Brown, and Indigenous people. I come to you today with a message of hope and solidarity. As a community, we have an obligation to protect, amplify, and integrate the struggles of those who are most marginalized in our community, particularly Black, trans, and gender nonconforming people. As a community, our work must shift from mere slogans and symbolic gestures to actions and strategic campaigns that demand the human right of everyone in our community. I believe that you can amplify your voice as well and actualize your solidarity. Thank you.
What you've been waiting for, 10:30, no later than drop them drugs. I know what you want. My man is your man, heart is her man too. My man is your man, heart that's her man. Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, I just keep him satisfied.
And that was Miss Bussy. She can turn a look, she can turn the party. She is a new rising star in the Brooklyn drag scene, and she always likes to remind people to love themselves in their own bodies.
Work.
Hey, Brooklyn Pride. Sorry.
Thank you for supporting all our stores all throughout the year. Fuck, I missed it.
Hey, Brooklyn Pride. We're so happy to be sponsoring and supporting you guys on your 24th anniversary. We miss you here on the other 5th. I will say that the parade and the fair is one of our favorite days of the year, and your 5K as well. So we are doing the virtual 5K. Can't wait. And I can't wait to see all the virtual events you're going to be doing. Hope to support them.
It's just our favourite time of year, partly because you do all the work and we have all the fun. Get it right this time. Thank you for supporting all our small stores. We really appreciate that, and we so look forward to enjoying all your virtual events. And we'll see you next year where the parade and the fair will be even bigger than ever. Love you!
Hey everybody, I'm Frank Liotti, and I want to wish all of you a happy Gay Pride. Everybody in the LGBTQQAAII community, I want you to still be able to try and have fun this year and celebrate yourselves, you know. I was really lucky. I had a very supportive family, you know. My mom used to say to me, Frankie, you know what I love about you? You're gay, but you can't tell. Nobody knows it. Thanks, Mom. So all of my friends are complaining that they're gaining weight and getting fat because we're quarantined. But I actually was diagnosed with diabetes right before this whole thing started, and I went vegan. But I didn't go vegan to treat my diabetes. I went vegan so that I could be mean to people. So that I could walk up to people and say, how does it feel to have a cemetery for a stomach? You're not supposed to eat chicken, because when you eat chicken, you're eating the chicken sphere from when it was murdered. Why am I single? I'm offended. I'm triggered. Why am I single? I'm offended. I'm triggered. You're not supposed to drink water with ice, because when you drink water with ice, the body has to heat the water up, which defeats the purpose of drinking water, because you're making the body work. Why am I single? I'm offended. I'm triggered. Why am I single? I'm offended. I'm offended. So I went vegan, and I actually had my first veggie burger. It was like, remember the opening scene in Slumdog Millionaire where they're so poor they have to go to the bathroom in a hole in the ground in the dirt and it's like 110 degrees? Having my first veggie burger, it tasted like I flew to that corner of the earth and just walked around for a little while with my mouth like this. I started smoking pot for the first time since 1999. Because I can't binge eat anymore. I'm not a drinker, so I started smoking pot. Here's the thing. A friend of mine who lives in Colorado, well, remember those food pairings with wine when we used to be able to go to restaurants before we were all being held hostage? You know, the food pairings like, this Pinot Grigio goes well with the trout. The Sancerre goes well with the filet. My friend in Colorado, Janet, told me they're doing food pairings now in cafes that sell weed. They're doing food pairings with pot. This goes well with Frosted Flakes. Oh, wait. This goes well with a chalupa and no tomato. This goes well with Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon and hospice care. Okay, I hear a lot of people talk about not being able to have sex anymore, and like, I'm on medication, so that ship has sailed long ago. Like, that ship sailed during the bird flu. I don't even watch pornography anymore. Well, I do, but it's just to leave comments, you know. Lorraine, your mother and I just want you to come home. I'm gonna step out of the norm for a second, and I'm gonna read you an excerpt from the diary of Mike Pence. As the limousine drove down 7th Avenue, I saw a rainbow flag and 2 men holding hands. This is the apocalypse, I thought, as a tear rolled off my cheek and onto my erection. I'm glad that I'm home. I cannot stand being around hordes of people. I gotta get out of New York. Everybody, it's chaos. Have you ever had someone get mad at you because you don't understand them? Like they have an accent or a speech impediment, but they get mad at you. I was rushing to get to the bank before we were all locked up in home confinement. And this little man stopped me and he goes, excuse me. I said, yeah. He goes, I swear to God. He goes, am I allowed to go to Apple? I said, what? Am I allowed to go to Apple? I got nervous and I tried to translate because he was hostile. I said, Himalayas in the core of the apple? And then he got mad at me. Am I allowed to go to Apple, Elizabeth Taylor? Himalayas in the core of the apple, Elizabeth Taylor? Rage. Finally, I just said, make a right on 45th Street. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. I remember when I was young, my mom bought me a book. It was called Who's Afraid? Not You. Not to be outdone, my dad bought me one too. It was called Faggot. I hope that we can laugh at ourselves and, you know, it kind of eases this crazy, crazy time. Love to all of you and happy Gay Pride. Thank you.
If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at the moon. I'm tryna see what's good, yeah, I'm tryna see what's cool. If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at the moon. I'm tryna see what's good, yeah, I'm tryna see what's cool, right? If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at the moon. I'm tryna see what's good, yeah, I'm tryna see what's cool. If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at. If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at.
I come from a different planet, but I've been here before. You think you know me now, you better think about it once more. I'm only gonna tell you one time, you better listen to me. It is only you in this life that can set yourself free. Away. Oh, yeah.
Clarity, popularity, I got great friends and I still need therapy. High in the sky, yeah, I stay mad comfy. My own mind ain't never been scared to speak. Ancient energy, it runs in my family. All about intention, what you get is what you see. All about intention, what you get is what you see.
If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at the moon. I'm tryna see what's good, yeah, I'm tryna see what's cool. If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at the moon. I'm tryna see what's good, yeah, I'm tryna see what's cool, right? If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at the moon. I'm tryna see what's good, yeah, I'm tryna see what's cool. If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at. If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at. If you looking, yeah, I'm looking at. If you're looking, yeah, I'm looking at. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Hi everyone, John Solano here. As the race director for the Brooklyn Pride Virtual 5K, I want to take this time to say thank you. Thanks to the hundreds of people who registered for this year's virtual event. Your overwhelming support for Brooklyn Pride is just so humbling, and we cannot thank you enough. I also want to say thanks to New Alternatives and to Cheer New York, not just for putting together this year's race packets that were shipped out to everybody, but also for the tireless work that they do within our community. And finally, a message to those of you who are on the front lines speaking out to advocate for change. We hear you, and we stand with you collectively as we all affirm that Black Lives Matter. Thank you all so much. Please stay safe, and happy Brooklyn Pride.
You're a
It's 2 o'clock, feeding. You got your blood money. Look, I'm bleeding. Thank you. Thank you for dancing. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you.
That was Chicks Appeal, a female-fronted group that plays soulful originals as well as iconic covers. They are committed to supporting and rocking the community.
And up next, we have SP the Artist, coming out of East New York. She is a singer, songwriter, and rapper whose music addresses problems in present-day society.
This in a way, this in new, this in new, this in a way, this in new, this in new. Get out of my way. Anybody got something to say? This in a way, this in new, this in a way. Time to start up a new wave. Ain't been sleeping a couple days. Time to shake up the streets. I got the heat. It's time to get paid. Call me Bennett cause I'm in it. Call a bro to come finish. We only mean business. If you ain't real, then you ain't gon' get it. Taking back what's ours. Mix the perk with the sour. We know the dirt. We felt the hurt. Yeah, now it's time to devour. All these bags getting made. Off our work cause we slaves. We gonna learn today. Making moves in a major way. Dripping cause I got the sauce now. But stuck cause I'm not trying to boss down. Turned up cause we not at a loss now. Throw money up, watch it all fall down. Doing dirt when I'm stages. Slipping money like pages. All I got is my patience. Fake love is contagious. They gon' try to copy me, but they gon' do it sloppily. It don't matter where I be at, long as I ain't loving me, yeah. It goes down to what I see. If you a thotty, then that's what you be. Gotta know your worth so they can see it first. Kicking down the door just to enter first. Look, somebody hit Cardi B up and tell her I need a verse. NYB the gritty and we always litty, gotta do it first. Whoever not with me gonna leave them dritty if they don't believe in me. See, it's time to put these body yaddy yaddies in the hearse. This in the way. This in new. This in new. This in the way. This in new. This in new. Get out of my way. Anybody got something to say? This in the way. This in new. This in the way. SFN be the team, and we get it by any means. Like Jack, we was planting them seeds, headed to the top, passing them trees. And we ain't come here to play, nah. We just acting our age, yeah. And me, I'm trying to leave a legacy, and SP be the name, yeah. See, they not gonna believe it until they see it. Man, that's just how it go. I swear they be sleeping for that. We not speaking in me. Thought I'd just let you know. Time I was wasting and losing my patience. These chicken wasn't real from the dough. Imagine me at the top, getting my Millie Rock. My Millie Rock gone. At first I was trapping hard, almost lost it, so I went and and got a job. Now losing my freedom, tell me what's the reason. We suffered enough on them cotton farms. I'm trying to wake up in a house. I'm trying to buy a farm, get me some land and build for my fam. Just might make a club out of bombs. Yeah, you been warned, so only tell me what I don't know. Like really when I blow, who really supporting my shows? Was told you gotta get your own. If the love is real, then the love will show. Every doggy gotta get a bone. You even riding with or I stand alone. You even rocking with me or you trying to stop me. Either way, I'm gonna be hard to copy. All these corny moves SP wouldn't do. I'm only off with who on a mission too. Give you some visuals so you can look clear at them fours that you listen to. Looking blue funny, they ain't got no money. Be careful you telling your business too. This in the way. This in new. This in new. This in the way. This in new. This in new. Get out of my way. Anybody got something to say? This in the way. This in new. This in the way.
Hi, this is Cam from the entertainment team at Brooklyn Pride. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you about the social injustices and the systemic racism that's been going on recently. The murder of George Floyd has caused outrage all over the world. We as Black people and people of color, we've been outraged for a very long time. We know things must change. Recently within the Brooklyn Pride organization, we've looked within our organization to see what changes we can make. We also came up with the Healing Circle conversation, where Friday, June 5th, we were able to have people of color tell their stories and their social injustices that happened to them. This conversation was a very healing moment, and we also created some action items out of that conversation. We want to continue it forward, so we hope you check our website, www.brooklynpride.org, for the next Healing Circle, and we hope you can attend. Other action items that we need to get together on as a community is this administration is trying to have our trans community impacted with no health care. So we must do all we can to stop that. In order to stop things and make action plans go forward, we must vote. On June 23rd, we have the Democratic primaries. So it's very imperative that we vote at this primary, impact change on the local level, as well as impact change on the higher level in November. So I hope to see you at the polls. Also very excited that Breonna Taylor's law has passed in Louisville, Kentucky. The no-knock law has been abolished there. We also need to continue forward and look at other states where the no-knock law is in existence and see what we can do to help there. Wanted to let you know that this event, this virtual Pride celebration that you guys have been watching, all the donations will go to the Okra Project. They are also making differences in the trans lives, and they help them get jobs as well as feeding people in the trans community. So it's time to enlighten your privilege, and remember, no justice, no peace. Happy Pride.
I'm from out of Brooklyn, been here from the start. At Lindenwood, then out at Highland Park. Now if you're talking about tournaments, drop by the Gersh. Every day people living, trying to put in work. Summertime, hooping on them hot days. You wanna slide, then head over to Nice Bridge. Take me out of Brooklyn, can't take Brooklyn out of me. I be good, I got everything I need. I'm from the city where they don't sleep. Too many people getting caught up in the smoke screens. And folks will linger when the smoke's free. Where the dealers like to mingle with the dope fiends. I can't forget about Brooklyn. Doesn't matter if I'm forward. It'll always be a part of me. Protect and keep me, that's all.
Thank you everyone for joining us. The music for the collage was provided by Ambry, whom you saw perform earlier.
Yes, it was such an honor. Thank you so much for joining us virtually this year, but hopefully next year we'll be together for the 25th anniversary of Brooklyn Pride. But now it's time to turn up, right, Emmy?
Yes, it is. We have DJ Mary Mac in the house.
Yes, Miss Mary back for the virtual after party. It's time to get lit. Thank y'all so much. I've been one of your amazing hosts. Okay, B-Hawk Snipes, get your life.
And my name is Emmy Grade. Get your life.
Yeah.